Blessings and salutations, wonderful Libras and across watchers who love you. I'm Sunny the Urban Tarot, and this is a general collective read. It may not resonate to all of you, but for those that it do, for those who enjoy the video, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification, please, if you enjoy the vibe. It does help my channel grow in the way that it needs to, so other wonderful souls like yourself can get to know me too. Alrighty, so Libra, this read is for the week of July 15th to 21st, 2022. Again, it's general, it's collective. Take what's for you, and what's not is for your fellow Libras or others that's in their birth placements, or they might also be somebody that's in your energy and it's from their point of view. Or you might see it from, it might not even be resonating when I say you, it might be the person that's around you. That's all I just want to say that what comes out in these messages, okay? That's why they're so generally collective. If you're interested in something personal, that would be up to your discretion. Look at all these other wonderful spiritual readers and see what works for you. Tarot readers and, you know. As far as me, I'm just going to give you a general collective. And I know that was a lot, a long spew, but thank you for coming through. All right. God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful Libras. Amen. All right. Amen, amen. Ooh, okay. And the cut is a whole Ace of Pentacles with some reservedness, like some, the momentum is pretty subtle. Not like it's not moving. It's like only ones who really know is if they really know you or really is watching you. Okay, for some. Okay, just telling you what I feel. Just telling you what I feel. And what I see from these cards for our wonderful Libra for July 15th to July 21st. For the highest good, please, the Libras. Thank you kindly. Please show me anything to see for Libras, July 15th to July 21st, 2022. Throne energy, please. I have a throne energy for Libra. This, ooh, that's pearly. Look at that. Reconciliation, a connection, a happy surprise, two complete people coming together. I always see when I see a Two of Cups, it's like it's really at the place we're supposed to be when both is at their 9, coming together with their one cup to make that happiness. It's like, it's definitely feeling of better solutions. Oh my gosh, deep love, sincere and dear. This is definitely a love read for Libra. Please, July 15th to July. Ooh. The world. Oh, that's travel, that's taking on the world with these, with optimism. It's like taking on this world with this, it's kind of like this rose-colored glasses. It's a new step, a new chapter, and it's looking at situations. Oh, look at this Ten of Swords with this reading, research, and raising your awareness. I'm taking both of them because of the fact I see this taking on this new world, but this Ten of Swords with this, it's, this reading, research, and raising awareness is like the Four Swords. You know, it's kind of like that mixed with the Page as well. It's a swordy energy. Yeah, it's very much swordsy. And that's Libra. And there's this Knight of Pentacles. It is a journey for some of you. Yes, this journey is serious. And this is why you're taking your time to budget your time, your money, and even what you're carrying. You know, you're evaluating everything because even when it's showing this deep love, sincere and dear, even this energy of this reconciliation, of this connection, even it shows this travel, looking at this world, trying to look at both sides of something and see if this is really, it's like taking on the world and definitely feeling like who knows you and love you will be a part of that. And if they're not, it's the end for them, you know, because that Ten of Swords is there and that reading, raising your awareness is feeling like heading in a new direction of understanding and learning from things that came from this ending and learning from things that came from this connection and learning from things that came from this traveling and in your journey. Let's get some clarification for Libra, please. Clarification for Libra. July 15th to July. I'm gonna have to reshuffle because this didn't even go through. July 15th to July 21st, 2022. Okay, for Libra, please. Show me to see if the high is good, please, for Libra. Oh, also on this world, I believe, it's, as far as major arcana, it's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. And then you have your swords and cups here. So it's pentacles is here. So I really see everybody here. Everybody's here. But the major arcana is the one where I said those sign as well. Astrological sign. May not be, might be just something else in their birth chart. Ooh, you're just coming with these major arcanas and this clarification with the Two of Swords and Two of Cups again in reverse. Excuse me. Okay, so you have Two of Cups twice. On this deep love, it's sincere, it's dear, it means the world to you, but it's not looking as if you are jumping in it with all the strength of it being strong enough to hold it down for you. It's like, yes, you have strong, deep love, but it's like, you know, it's a two-way street. You know, you can have everything you need to do your part, but if they're not doing theirs, what good is it for you, you know? So it's showing this taking on this world, but it's also showing a Hierophant in reverse. It's not doing things in a typical way that people would assume. It's just going like against the grain, but it's done in a way of such optimism and it's done in such a way of believing that it's not going to just going against the grain like against what you were supposed to do. It's just going with it may be for some a divorce, it may be for some an ending, but it's showing that what's motivating you to step out into this new world is because of the fact that things wasn't moving in the direction where you felt you were spiritually guided to go. So it felt like this movement, this travel is to get to your place, to where you feel is your base, where you want to set your roots. So it shows there's an ending when that Ten of Swords, and I do the quote fingers, it's because the Judgment is in reverse. That's Libra energy right there. And it's showing that this ending, for some, was basically because it was hindering your growth or your flow, you're able to fly and flourish and be amazing. And if it's also, it was an imbalance. But when it's showing like with this reading and research and understanding with this Page of Swords to this Four of Swords of trying to get to this healing of understanding, even though it's like a defensive energy, like why is it so hard to connect when it's something that's so meant, you know? And we have the King of Pentacles. So in the base of your energy, Libra, we have the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So it's showing definitely a step up in your energy. It's growth. It's like in that movement for your journey, there is a place of stability. There is a place of where you get a lot of wisdom from this ending, or you get a lot of wisdom from seeing what this ending hindered you from, you know? Oh, look what flippity dip out of here, but this Three of Swords. Yeah, it was definitely, oh, goodness gracious, some heartbreak. But some betrayal, dark days, dark pain, third party. Let's see, for Libra, please. You're showing me to see if advice and outcome for Libra's highest good for July 15th to the 21st, 2022. Please show me what I need to see, please, for the highest good of Libras. So it's Aries, Taurus, Libra. Yep, that's their Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the only reason, because I keep seeing these pentacles in your energy, yes, it could be where you just really focus on elevating your coins and getting to a stable place, because I see travel, and it's like you're more focused of in your journey and getting through it, you know, without overspending or wasting time. And then it's really just basically getting on a stable place. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Something else flip. Thank you kindly for Libra. Ooh. Ooh. Sun. What is this? Alrighties. Okay. What I'm saying on each side of this advice and outcome is the 5. Okay. So either way, they're showing change. Overall, there is change. There's recovery. Because it shows that, yes, with this deep love and the fact that you couldn't really put stock or stand strong in it was disappointing, because there was not enough reciprocity. Look, it's the Six of Pentacles in reverse with you're disappointed because they didn't give to what you was given. Okay? But where it shows this world, this travel, to where you're doing things because things were so unconventionally not feeling like it was for you, it's more or less like just trying to get to your happiness, where you want to hold on to what's for you, you know, instead of something that wasn't. And it's showing this clarity, this happiness. It came out of that ending. Something ended, even though it wasn't balanced and things, somebody's still holding on. But as far as this clarity and your happiness is showing that from what you understood of this disconnect, that you can recover. And you are. Because of voila, you know who you are. This is the power of this beautiful. And I always keep in mind on this card, because sometimes the Queen of Wands got her legs crossed, but when she's like this, she seems like she's, even with this energy of getting to some physical intimacy. It's like I feel some of that happening for some of you. I'm not gonna say like spread eagle, like, but it's just like knowing that it's a receiving energy. Like once I get to this place to where I'm settled and and I got what I need, I can get everything I need, and then some. It'll just keep coming. Yep. Libra, please. July 15th to July 21st, 2022. Clarification, please, on the advice and outcome for Libra's highest good. Please show me what I need to see. For wonderful Libras, please. For Libra, please. Every time I pick up and it don't come out in that 3 cut, I want to do one more shuffle. Oopsies. Thank you kindly. Let's see. Nosy, nosy. Mother of Wands, Mother of Swords. Definitely seeing 2 different type of energies that's feminine and strong. I'm not sure if it's from the same one or different, but the fact that I see these swords and these disappointments and a disconnection, I would think is more than one. Yep, 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, but there's like competition is really none when you're in that Queen of Wands position. Alrighties, let's see. Ooh, free. Trying to get this. Libra, can I get the clarification, please? Look at that 3 of Swords. Yeah, it was 2 different queens because that 9 of Cups is in reverse with the 3 of Pentacles. When that wish fulfillment is not there, they can't work with you because if they're not feeling they're getting something out the deal, it's like, can't work with that type of energy if I don't feel like I'm benefiting in any way whatsoever. I'm just telling you the extra messages. It may not resonate, but it's feeling like it's coming in when it needs to. Even these background noises, sirens, it's definitely feeling like for some this message was imperative. Clarification, please, for Libra. Thank you kindly. Thank you for the clarification. For Libra, please. That 3 of Swords is so thirsty to come out again. But you know what? That's what you're not going to do. What I said it wasn't going to do, and it did it anyway. Son of a goose egg. Because I told you I can't. These are just me reading. These messages come out. How they going to come. OMG. Told you that 3 of Swords is a thirsty mother plucker. Oh, look at this Ace of Swords in reverse. And this extra one right here is a 10 of Wands in reverse. So somebody's just like, I'm not going to even burden myself or keep engaging in this type of toxic cycle, you know? It's like somebody seeing the power in what they do to where they see what's due to them. But what is shown with this 5 of Cups of this disappointment is because of definitely, again, with this Page of Swords energy, is because going back to this, with this ending, is definitely knowing that it wasn't strong enough to do what you needed it to do for you. Like you knew you were strong enough, but you knew that the connection, as much as it felt and is love there, it needed more strength, you know? So where see this reciprocity is like somebody wasn't given to the situation. The 6 of Pentacles is in reverse, and that was clarified by the whole 7 of Wands. So somebody was literally given it to someone else on your time because for some they tried to keep a flame lit on something they felt more victorious in, you know, because I felt like for some of you, they felt like given to you was small
because of how much how valuable you are. Like they can sit there and be like for instance, let me just put it like this, and no offense to what I'm trying to say to, if it's not to offend, it's just to use a metaphor or whatever. So it's like for somebody like they'll give, buy a chick, some shoes or some shades or whatever, and a chick could be like a woman, or I'm gonna say somebody will be excited. I'm gonna say gender. They'll be excited, right? Feel like, oh shoot, and whatever. But with you, the same gift would be like, first of all, you probably already have that, and you probably have like a newer model, or it's just seen or something more. It's like what's for you, what really gets, what they could afford to do. Excuse me. They can't financially afford to give you to their status, so they don't even have the creativity to give them thoughtful gifts. So they know that with the other person, if they give these flashy gifts, they'll feel like that person look at them like how they look at you. You understand what I'm saying? And they want to feel victorious in somebody. They want like they winning. They want like they igniting a flame to where they look like they're that in that position. But even in that, and I know I spent a lot of time on that because I want to really make it clear on why when I see the Six of Pentacles in reverse clarified by the Seven of Wands, it was really more or less not saying that you don't require anything. It just felt like they, like I said, could afford to do more to look more like they got it going on to somebody else. Now, where it shows as far as this travel or this movement, this new way of taking on the world that people might not even understand because it's not for them. This is something where you're trying to get to your place to where you feel where you're supposed to be is your happiness, and you're just really just making that your priority. Like you're moving on that, and you're not being, all gentle and meek about that. It's more or less like that is where you're feeling this move to really turn into like making this shepherd, like instead of the lamb, making this more authoritative, protective move, like this need to protect and make a move instead of just resting and trying to figure something out. And even when you're holding on to, for some, is this Eight of Cups in reverse. For some, it's holding on to the return, holding on to the fact that there will be a reconciliation. But even in that happiness and it's still showing there is still a third party there. It just shows that's why that Judgment is in reverse. That's why that end is showing, because it was like even in the fun that you was having or the happiness of the intimacy, it's still a pain there. It's still a disconnect from what you understand and what you see, and even out of trying to heal from the backstabbery energy, it's still with many lies there. But what you do feel, y'all see right here, is there is clarity and happiness. It is. But the mother plucker, as far as who it's with, is not stable enough to make the decisions that they say they're making. Because the Six of Wands is in reverse. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not. The Six of Swords is in reverse. They want to return, but they still have, I'm doing an extra little sidebar, I know the extended. It shows at the bottom of the deck was this, the Sun card. I want to explain that first. Okay, there's happiness, there's clarity, there's an understanding. But even with that, this Emperor is still not, like I said, in a place to where they want to return to you, but they got a lot of work to do. They're still like, it's still like a manipulative energy, even though they feel connected to you. They feel like they could take off together and soar and fly and be with you. Oh, because it's Eight of Cups. Because they feel like, kid you not, for some of you, that from what happened in the past, they feel like they trust that it can be something that they can evolve from with you. They feel like y'all could take off together. But what it's looking like to me, they're really relying on you. I'm sorry. Because of just how powerful you are. I kid you not. And really because of the love that y'all genuinely have for each other. But I believe that even in this connection, and it's just some extra that I'm just going to say real quick. I believe in this connection. Oh, this is going a little far. When they get to really, they can have all the best intentions, but it seems like when they do the work themselves, they start to really believe it and trust the fact that it's going to get better and put in the work. So whether or not you have the patience or endurance, or even may not even be your message, but for those that it is, that's what I see from this reconciliation. Alrighties. Till next time, let me know if it resonates to you in the comments below. I appreciate your view. Love and light.